The National Chief Imam of albibiyyah Islamic Society, Fuad Adeyemi, has called the Muslims across the country not to relent in practicing the lesson learned during the month of Ramadan. While addressing journalists after the Eid prayers in Abuja, Adeyemi said with prayers and sincerity of our leaders, the country will overcome all the problems facing now. He urged the security agencies to remain resolute in discharging their duties.
Alhamdulillah, Eid al-Fitr means reoccurring happiness. It means reoccurring joy. And it comes at the end of the month of Ramadan, which means the joy which God has given to us during the month of Ramadan, we begin to practicalize it and enjoy it in a better way. And it's also a time that everything we have learned in the month of Ramadan, we learn to practicalize it, especially the compassion. If you notice, so many people, they were happy during the month of Ramadan, they were happy here and there. And that is what we want to take out of the month of Ramadan. Ramadan is like a fuel station. When you buy a fuel into your car, it will go. If you buy it and you leave it, you don't move, that thing does not do anything. But when you buy and you are moving, you know the importance of that. And at a time, it will get finished, you go and refueling. And that is what the essence of what we are doing today. That's the lesson we have learned in the month of Ramadan. How do we continue to practicalize it after the month of Ramadan?
Also speaking, Hazmat Lawal, Chief Executive Connected Development Code, appealed to the Muslims across the nation to leverage on the lessons learned during the month of Ramadan by continuing to pray for the nation, also play their role as citizens to build the country. He commended the security agencies for discharging their duty dutifully.
I think that Ramadan has brought that peace and unity, and we must leverage on the lessons to continue to give charity, to continue to pray for our leaders, but most importantly to play our role as citizens to build this great country. Salah is here, let us marry, and as we marry, we must also remember that there are people who cannot afford to marry, so let us extend a hand to them. Again, it's important that those values that Ramadan came with, we must continue with them, to have empathy, to also see that whatever opportunity Allah has bestowed on us is to serve our country and serve humanity. We need to commend the joint security effort, because in previous salahs years ago, people will be scared and people will not want to come out. But we've gotten confidence, and as you can see, people came out en masse to pray the Eid prayer. So I think that we must continue to encourage them so that they can do much more. That even beyond Salah and in every community and household, people can feel safe, their property will be secured, and people can close their two eyes while they go to bed.
Faroq Suleiman, Chairman Albibiyyah Islamic Society, applauded the Islamic Society for its feeding efforts with community during the month of Ramadan, emphasizing on inclusivity and security during the feeding process.
We notice we have surplus sufficient. We do give raw food to families, and those raw food we give in the region of between 5 to 10 and 15, and in some cases 25 kilograms of rice. And that is how it goes beyond the people that are around us. They take it to their various families. Those who are traveling ahead of time before eat, they take away the raw food, and that's what we have been doing. In addition, we do receive zakat al-fitr, that is few days before today, and we do the same and we give families, we don't eat it. And that is how we are able to reach other people. And the other people in the other place, in part of the country, as you all are aware, many other group and organization and individual, affluent individual have done the same thing. And Alhamdulillah, everybody is always be best. Inclusive, the government has done similar thing, and we thank everybody for this effort. All we can ask, you can never get it wrong in feeding a soul.